The game of drift event. What up guys, we are here in Logatec at Blagomix for the game of drift event, and we actually touched down here yesterday. We did like a quick shakedown to see how the car is handling and all that, and yeah, unfortunately it cannot go without any issues. We kinda handled them yesterday, and today we already did 3 practice runs, and on the last practice run I don't know what happened, but you would be able to see a bit later that the surface is not smooth, but it's like a bit bumpy, and somehow I managed to bend the arm mount, the front right arm mount, which pushed the tire like really to front, and as well unplugged the coolant hose, and we lost some coolant. But yeah, Scooby's on the way with a welding machine, and hopefully we can straighten it and weld it, because as well it cracked a bit, and hopefully by the time the quali starts we'll be up and running, or hopefully way much before, so we can do some more practice runs. So we need to dismount everything in front, like not everything, but most of the stuff needs to go down, so hopefully we manage to fix the arm and get some more practice runs. So here you get the idea of the layout. Alex missed it a bit, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Basically we are as well fighting with gear ratio, because we need to go 3rd gear, initiate, and when we are there we need to go back to 2nd gear, because the 3rd gear is way too long, and yet the 2nd gear is way too short for us, but it's better a bit too short from the left. That's it. Now Clement here pretty much nailed it, and as you can hear, all of the turbo cars, clutch kick, because you get under boost, and of course the car won't go anywhere. You need to like clutch kick it and yeah, just to pull it out. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we manage to fix the car, and because main of this thing is to have as much fun as you can, and we're here to have fun and enjoy this event. The weather forecast is promising. It should get way better, so this is probably just like fog lifting from the ground, because as you see, we are almost in the middle of the woods. And yeah, hope the event is gonna be nice, that a lot of people will show up and we all enjoy this first edition of Game of Drift. Just from the driver's parade. Actually, we missed practice runs because of the bent mount for the tow rod, and they let us do a shakedown, and on the shakedown I was quite satisfied. we are waiting. We are in the last group. We have a small issue with the hose that I was mentioning before because it's leaking a bit, so we're gonna try and fix that so there won't be any coolant on the track from us. Well, it shouldn't be much because it's just like dripping, but still, car should be tidy, right? And yeah, we are waiting. We are last in the group 2 and we do straight 2 runs immediately and the best one counts, and then they're gonna check the top 8 and the top 8 advance to a second course, which is gonna be a slightly different. Nobody had a chance to practice on that course because they need to change the primary one, but as you already got the picture, this is similar to Gymkhana, but they're not measuring the time. Well, they're measuring the time, but only in case like some guys are even. 80% is the score out of the obstacles and 20% is the style score, like fluidity, smoke, I'm not sure, whatever they are looking at. So main thing is be on point on the obstacles, try not to hit anything. Well, we need to hit the flippers and the ball of course, but besides that, yeah, we should not be hitting any barrels or barriers or whatever. So yeah, well, the main thing is we have as much fun as we can and enjoy. The weather is getting better, people are coming, crowds and all that, so yeah.
Druga vožnja, Drey. Bolj previden. Morda se ne može več. Uspešna žena. І фініш-бал за нашого Drey Nitrous.
It's the day after. I was just doing a quick analysis of the video footage just to get a quick feeling how everything was going on. I'm in a bit of a hurry because I'm already half packing because we are leaving for another video production tomorrow for a whole week. It was already stressful couple of weeks now with everything going on. Fast and Furious premiere, promotions, preparing for this Game of Drift event, doing some upgrades to the car and so on. So it was quite exhausting, but yeah, this is the lifestyle we've chosen and this is the life we're living, and it is what it is. Yeah, event-wise, I cannot say that we are disappointed, but it was just not the weekend we hoped for. Having some failures on the car and yeah, didn't do much practice runs as mentioned. Yeah, we did a couple of practice runs. We did this one shakedown and then we were straight off to the competition. And the first run we've done, I went a bit too hot, wanted to do a bit more shallow angle to carry as much as momentum and speed as possible to the next obstacle, and yeah, I should be putting more angle and closing down the line. Instead I was going too wide and hit a second barrel. Like from the outside it looked quite hard, but yeah, the car didn't sustain much damage. But the whole thing kind of distracted me, and actually the whole run was not too perfect, right? Did a mess at figure of 8, I don't know, yeah, it was just hot-headed. Then we were waiting for quite some time on the starting line before the next run, because they were like setting up this barrel back again, and I don't know what took them so long, but yeah, maybe barrel sustained more damage than the car. Going into the second run, confidence was still there. Only thing is then going to the second barrel, I put too much angle and closed the line a bit too earlier. Not that I almost spun out, but I lost so much speed that I just had to straighten the car and carry on from this point. And from this point on, I can say that it was basically, from my perspective, more or less spot on. Managed to do all the obstacles and this was about it, but unfortunately didn't satisfy the judges for us to continue and advance to the final rounds. Still, despite the result, despite the issues with the car, we managed to have at least some fun. Most importantly, we gained some more experience, we learned some new stuff, especially with the car. And yeah, looking forward to what's next. There are some events still on the program for this season and super stoked about them. Definitely we're gonna do some more testing and practice runs in the next weeks at Raceland, so stay tuned. You know what you need to do. Comment down below, like our content, share our content, don't forget to subscribe and show us some love, show us some support, guys. Thank you and see ya.
Truck 46, 2 miles out.